Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I hope this it's not gonna be a long live. I hope this live finds everyone in good spirits and in a happy place. Um, it's getting ready to be Friday. Um, my week has been busy. Yeah, and it's all good. A busy, there's nothing wrong with a busy week, but I really don't. I just don't have any complaints. I swear I don't, you guys. Now tomorrow, I have an appointment with my plastic surgeon again. But this is the plastic surgeon who will be performing my tummy tuck, and I will be getting it done after holidays, after Thanksgiving, because I need to be 8 weeks smoke free, nicotine free, so I can have the best results of my tummy tuck. Because I'm already small and the bitch needs to be snatched. So, yes, um, and I'm hoping you guys will take this journey of snatchation with me. So, I have an 11 o'clock doctor's appointment, and um, that's it. I'll go to my doctor's appointment. I have to drop my nephew off with my sister, and then I'm headed straight home. This weekend in Chicago is going to be extremely busy. There's the hi cat. There's the Air and Water Show. There's still some festivals going on, and it's just it's a weekend. You know, it's a weekend in Chicago, and weekends in Chicago can be absolutely fantastic. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna go do what I have to do and get my black ass back in the house. Watch the last episode of the series finale of BMF. Um, I'm probably gonna stop and get me um, what's a chicken Vesuvio sandwich at what's the name of that fucking place? Riccabini's. And I could be at my house the rest of this weekend. I don't have to go out anywhere. I don't desire to go out anywhere. Now, if she says, hey, let's go do something, then I'll go because that's my girl and I love her. But if she ain't saying shit in the crib, in the crib, in the crib, in the crib, I don't care. I don't have a problem with being in this motherfucker. So, yeah, it's always safer in the house because these young ones in Chicago don't know how to act. Don't know how to act. I seen a very disturbing video yesterday of a 42-year-old man who is a father. He's someone's son, brother, uncle. He was doing a live. His name was Tug. I think that's it, Tug, Tuggg. He was doing a live here in Chicago. He was sitting in his car. Oops. He was sitting in his vehicle and he had on a chain and it had a name plate um, across it, that was hanging on the chain. And he was apparently discussing something that I don't know when it exactly happened, but I guess he was discussing how someone wanted him to move his car and he was just going through, talking about how someone wanted him to move his car and I guess they were talking to him greasy and and he's sitting there and he's minding his business and it was really at first I didn't know what was going on. And then someone walked up to his car and you seen him jump and he was like, "What's up?" And he got out of the car And you heard someone who was there say, basically, give me that chain. And he said no. And then you heard pop, one shot. Shot that man in the chest, and he died. He passed away. All because someone wanted something that belonged to him. That's fucked up. It really is. It's fucked up. It's sad. It's low lifed it. That was that man's chain that he worked for with his name on it. So he didn't steal it from anyone. And a motherfucker wanted to take his chain. And I watched the video basically in its entirety because someone sent it to me yesterday. But what's crazy is I had read the reports um, about him being shot before I actually seen the video. Now, I didn't know him, but he is a brotherman from Chicago. And for him to be sitting in his car and a motherfucker run up and want to steal his chain and end up shooting that man to death for a fucking chain, and you're ruining your life for something that belongs to someone else is absolutely disgusting. Why can't you get your ass up? Go get you a motherfucking job, save your money, and buy your own fucking chain. This is not the 70s, 80s, and 90s when motherfuckers was snatching chains. We are in 2000. We're in a whole new fucking millennium. And motherfuckers still trying to snatch motherfuckers' chains because you can't get off your ass and go get your own fucking shit. Very cowardly. Nasty, nasty work. And they will get caught. Believe that. Where the incident happened was Madison and LeClaire. That's L Town. If you don't know, West Side shit, Chicago. And it's just too many cameras. Too many cameras. He was on a live, and just the fact that a motherfucker shot him for a chain, he told him no. I would have gave the chain up. He could have gave the chain up, and they probably still could have shot him. Because that's how ruthless these young ninjas are these days. No regard for life whatsoever. That's why I sit right here in this window and I wait for my son to get off work and come walk across the street because they still doing some construction work. That way his mama is sitting right here and right here. Not can't flash it on on YouTube or nothing like that. Is my burner. Straight up. These motherfuckers don't give you a fighting chance in Chicago. And that shit's fucked up. 42 years old is young. Young. And it makes no sense. They they didn't even know. I don't know if they knew or not that he was doing a live. They might have known he was doing a live, you know, but they decided, I'm gonna rob him. I want his chain. I don't know if they took his chain off of him after they shot him, but what you did do was take a life, and that's something that you have to live with. You young black man, you young, misguided black man. Death is final. That is the finality. That is the curtain coming down. That is the cancellation of being. And it's sad. So my prayers go out to his family. They really do. But also, my prayers go out to these young people who aren't making sound decisions and find it so easy to take a life of another person, jeopardize your freedom. Life and freedom are the most precious things. People may feel like, oh, we ain't free, we ain't this. Your ass can get up and walk outside. You can run to the store. You could do the things that free people do. People who commit crimes are locked up and they're losing that. They're losing that, what is so precious. And a lot of them don't realize how precious freedom is until it's been taken from you. But you let your freedom be taken by the actions that you take. That shit, when a friend of mine sent me the full video yesterday, and this is someone who be sending me some shit, and I'd be like, so I knew when he sent it, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I watched it in its entirety. And then I heard that one pop, and I was like, oh. And then you hear a man yelling in the background, apply pressure to him, apply pressure to him. All the pressure in the world would not have saved him because he was taken to the hospital and he was pronounced at the hospital. It's sad. It really is. And I wish and I hope and I do pray that we as Black people could do better. We are horrible to one another. We really are. We're mean. We are corrupt to one another. We are backstabbers. We are cutthroat. Now, I know somebody might say, well, what about white people? Guess what I'm going to say to that? I don't give a fuck about white people. You know why? Because I came in this world a Black woman. I came in this world a Black baby. I'm going to leave this world as a Black woman. My children are Black. My husband is Black. The greater majority of my friends are Black. And who I worry about are people who look like me because we do each other wrong. I live here in Chicago. the city of big shoulders and some big backs, the windy city, though it's not as windy as it used to be weather wise. The wind that we have now is the wind of death. My fear is my husband not coming home to me and these children. They grown, but they still are children. Or one of my sons not coming home because some pedorant ass degenerate motherfucker feel like he needs to take something. Good evening, Sparkle. Nothing, nothing is gonna go right with us, people of color, until we really, really learn how to communicate with one another, really love one another, keep it real with one another, and pull motherfuckers to the carpet. Now, some people might be like, well, who am I to call someone to the carpet? Guess what? I can go to the carpet if I'm wrong. But oh, baby, be sure before you call me to the carpet, you better make sure your house is clean. I get tired of seeing us hurt us. It's not cute. It's not classy. You know, people have often wondered, why doesn't Roxanne go back and forth? For what? Good evening, Brother Ja. For what? I hold myself to a standard. You don't have to hold me to the standard that I hold myself. But in the same respect, good evening, Stacy. Hi, sis. How are you? In the same respect, I hold the people who look like me to a standard. And I just don't see it. We are cold and distant and nasty. But at the end of the day, you know who we have other than God? We actually have one another. But we have to learn how to live with one another. We have to learn openness, forgiveness. We have to learn constructive criticism. And we have to be able to give it as well as take it and receive it. This is real. This is real shit coming from a Black woman in Chicago who has more sons and daughters. And how they treating women isn't any better than how they are treating men. That's not just Chicago. It's New York, it's California, it's Texas, it's Florida, it's middle of America, it's Minnesota, Tennessee. It's all over. The shit is rampant. And it's not cute. We destroy us. This is not the time, the climate, nor is it the space to point fingers at white folks. Because when you point a finger at them, you got a few motherfuckers pointing back at you. What you gonna do? Okay? What you gonna do? We are people of color. We are illustrious, magnetic, hues of every color of the rainbow. Black people are the alpha and the omega. We started this shit because God put us here. God bestowed things on us that people still can't figure out today. How they do that? It's so convenient to want to say that aliens came from way above and taught the Egyptians, who were people of color, to build the pyramids. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. It couldn't possibly be people of color that built something so magnificent that still stands in Giza, the Great Pyramid, the Step Pyramid. Oh, no, we couldn't have possibly built that. Good evening, Stormy. How are you, baby? You know, we couldn't have possibly built that. When we can come together as people of color and stop killing one another, stop being mean to one another, stop conspiring against one another, then we could treat other people good. Shit start at home. For me, being Black is being at home. And I'm not talking about the domicile for which I live in. I'm talking about a state of being that is the dopest thing in the fucking world. And I would love to see us be great again. So going into this weekend, try to be kind. Try to be kind to people who look like you. In Washington right now, and I have friends who live in Washington, the National Guard is there. My friends work. My friends work within government, teachers. One of my daughter's good friends is at Howard, and they're worried because it feels invasive. And guess who they're not there to police? White people. They're there to police people who look like us because us don't know how to act. We take, 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 take. But we don't take from other people. We take from us. We are energy vampires. Just when you think someone else is a succubus, motherfucker, turn around and suck a dick and look at yourself. You are the succubus. You are the enemy. Now, you, before people who are here, may not be the enemy, but this is what you are looked at. They don't want us to shine, and we will not shine until we figure out how to shine together. Black people's brightness can blot out the fucking sun. And I said what the fuck I said. It just makes me mad. The people that I want to see win the most is us. So our futures can be preserved. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I really don't. But what I see, I don't like. So if I come across as nasty, I don't give a fuck. Somebody gotta say it. We losing. And we losing because we are doing it to us. Have some dignity. And I'm not speaking to you all per se. But I feel like the people who come within my chat are people of good sense. Grab one of these young motherfuckers up and try to help. You never know that. Hold on. There go my baby. You never know what your knowledge as an adult Black person could do for someone who might be misguided. Dead ass. We are losing our Black men and Black women at an alarming fucking rate. Look around. Take heed. Figure out what you can do to shine. Cause a motherfucker like me gon' shine. And I'm gonna stay kind. To people, even when I want to be the biggest bitch in the whole world. And believe it or not, ooh wee, I really do have a nasty streak. Y'all just don't see it. It's quiet. And I don't like to unleash it. Hold on, y'all. Come on, Sonny boy. Come on, get in the gate. Hi, son. See, this why I could sleep. I hear that gate open and close. Who won't see it? Who don't see it? Stacy, I don't know if you feel like you have seen my nasty, but trust and believe me, my dear, it's not nasty. It comes from a place of love. It comes from a place of experience. And I don't mean to hurt. I know my delivery can be quite off putting, but no, it comes from a place of love. Aston, but we have to do better. Hmm. We really do. Um, I don't know what the fuck is going on. That watching that video of that young man getting out of his car because he seen someone run up on him with a burner and hearing one shot and knowing where it happened in an all black area. See, white folks don't be coming into black areas in Chicago and killing black people. Okay. And it's really crazy because it's like black people kill black people in Chicago, Mexicans kill Mexicans. And then there's you're white on white crime. Thank you, Stacey. Then there's white on white crime. But see, I can't be concerned about white on white crime. Why? I'm not a white woman. And my black ass sons is black. I don't want anything to happen to them. Just like I don't want to see anything happen to you all or your children. I don't even I'm not a really good deal with death person. It could be because my mother has worked in the bereavement industry 40 years. So I look at death in a really weird way. But it's the finality for me. It's the unfinished business. Black people, we have unfinished business. And the biggest unfinished business we have is trying to figure out how to wrangle these kids in and how to be kind to one another, spare one another's lives. We have 16, 17-year olds, 13, 14-year olds out here taking lives and ruining their own life. And they think it's cool until they get caught. And the only person who there for you is your mom. All the little nigglets that you ripped and ran the streets with, they gone. They might be in the cell a few doors down. Other ones, mama's standing over a coffin crying. Y'all be careful. because I don't even know what to say. I'm just overly disappointed. Stop blaming the police. Do are all police good? No. There's always a bad apple in a bunch of bunches. But what you gonna do? When you gonna grab the people who look like you up and say enough? It's the fuck enough. Some of these kids, these beautiful black kids, even though they be bad as fuck, you could look at some of these kids and be like, damn, a year, 2 years, you ain't even gonna be here. It's grandparents and great grandparents outliving their grandchildren. Aston, hey, sonny boy, how was work? What's you got to be at work at 3 again? Okay, well, I got a doctor's appointment at 11. So, yeah, I'm fine. I'm going to my second consultation for my tummy tuck. Can you get my cup and put my good ice cubes in it? Put two of the round ones in. I don't drink my liquor with no ice. I bought those to put in my ice cup because they slow melting. Yeah. Put two in there, and then you could top it off with the regular ice. Well, I mean, it might seem greedy, but I bought them. So can I get two ice cubes, please, and top it off with the regular ice? Cause I be needing cold. Your mama be having hot flash. Because I asked for them. If they don't all fit, then only put one. Okay, put one in at the bottom and put me some of the non-fancy ice cubes in on the top. This isn't a war, son. I wanted something. You made more sense. I conceded. Kid. But yeah, we have to do something different. I am vowing to you all. I am really, really gonna try not to have hate in my heart or be begrudging. But also know my mama ain't raised not a fool. Please don't ever get it twisted. That my softness does not harness a beast behind it. I just choose to be a lady. Yeah, I choose to be a little lady. But what I do love are my people. I love Black people. I love so much about us. I just wish we could all just tap in to the beauty of what God created first. That's us. We were kings and queens when others was living in caves, trying to figure it the fuck out. We are the architects of civilization. Yeah, I said it. We are the architects of civilization. I'm for everything that embodies the perfection of how God made us. And since all life started over that way, Africa, it had to be black. So this weekend, try to be kind. Try to have positive thoughts. Pray. Ooh, pray. Pray for your families, your children, your parents, your sisters, your brothers, your good sister friends, your good brother friends. Pray. Because we living in a time and the Bible spoke about these times that we live in. Figure it the fuck out. So easy. It's people starving in the world. There's petulance. There are people at war. And then not only are people at war abroad, we're at war as people of color with one another. So we really can't and we shouldn't expand. Thoughts and opinions about other races or nationalities until we clean up our house. You did? Yeah. People want to make it seem like it's so hard. Being a good person ain't hard. It's really actually fucking simple. Being an adult about situations is very simple. I have been officially here on this earth for half of a century and 4 years. Fuck, I feel like I'm doing good every fucking day. I roll over and I open my eyes. Ooh, I'm here, present and accounted for. Can I make someone smile today? Can I make someone laugh? Am I going to piss someone off? Probably. Can they get over it? They should. I just get tired, 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 tired. I get tired because I do have to go out of my house armed. And guess what? I ain't scared of near white person. I ain't scared of police. I'm fearful of people who look like me. Yeah. Guess who ain't never did me dirty? Take a wild guess. White people. Guess who done got down on me and did me dirty? On some straight backstabbing ass bullshit. Dirty work. Backdoor. Talked about me. Black people. If y'all hear that, my cat's in her litter box. It's like a completely covered litter box. She be wiping the walls down and shit. I use the toilet. I wipe, I flush, wash my hands. You know, I'm not a cat, so you know. But yeah, I had this conversation with a really good friend of mine today, and we were just going over who done got down on us in our lifetime. And it's been people who look like us. That was the general consensus. Out of 100% of the time, literally 98% has been black people who done did me dirty. You finished using the toilet? Go wipe your feet. I gotta wipe your paws before I go to bed. Otherwise, you can't get up in bed with me. Okay? Don't get up here. Don't get up here. You need to get your paws wiped down. My cat's tail looks like a raccoon tail, but that's a different story for another day. But yeah, we were talking about who has done us dirty, and I just was just like I thought about it. Like I have literally in my lifetime, I only fought two white people in my whole lifetime, and I was in boarding school. I fought two white girls. It wasn't at the same time. It was two different occasions. One, because one called me a nigga, and I had to beat her ass. And I got suspended for a week. I had to come back to Chicago for a week because I was in boarding school. She got suspended for 2 weeks because I wouldn't have put my hands on her because I had never been called a nigga with a hard ER. So I had to whoop her ass. And then the next chick was a chick, we were playing basketball and the bitch threw the basketball. She threw it at me. And everyone said she was throwing it at you, but my back of my head was to her. But when I turned around, the shit hit me in the face. And she laughed. And I cried because the shit hurt. Then I beat her ass. And people were like, yo, this bitch is crazy. And I'm not crazy. I just refused. And when I was younger, I was a scrapper. And it's really kind of crazy because me and Val, Val, me and Val be talking, and we only a year apart in age. I'm older than Val. And we talk about when we were younger and how we really did used to like to fight. And now I ain't got it in. I ain't got it in. I be done lay your ass down. I'm too old to be fighting you, but I will curse your ass out. I'll give you that truth read. And those hurt. And see, the thing about it is, it don't hurt if you can tell me what you want to know. Well, you can tell me what you want to tell me about me. You know why it don't hurt? Because I know me. I know my flaws and my faults. and everything. So when your skin like fucking rhinoceros skin, you just be like, oh wow, that's crazy. That's how you think, okay, I appreciate that. But I try to make a concerted effort to be kind and help people who look like me and give real shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really do spare motherfuckers. I really do. Cause I don't want to hurt motherfuckers' feelings. I swear I do. I be like, because words can cut deeper than this. And that's the thing too with these newfangled motherfuckers. They can't handle words, nor can they handle ass whoopings. You whoop a motherfucker's ass, they'll come back and shoot you. You curse a motherfucker out too bad or touch a nerve if they're close to you in your vicinity. They want to come back and shoot you. You know, when motherfuckers become pussies. Oh, did I say that? Did I say that? Yeah, I did. When the motherfuckers become pussies, big old sloppy pussies. When? I'm telling you, the last great generation that was here literally was 70s babies. Maybe in the early 80s, you know. Motherfuckers is wow. Wow. Cat, did you fart? You want some more water? Excuse me, y'all. Here, here. Oh, did you cover your doodle up in the box? Because I'm catching a whiff of it, and I don't like that. I have to clean your box tonight. Here, come get your water. Okay, you don't have to look at me like that. That's rude. Yeah, but I don't understand people, and I'm getting to the point in my life where I'm not even gonna try to figure out. I'm just gonna try to stay Roxanne. Just gotta take off my. I had to put my little melty thing on to melt my edges down for my doctor's appointment, so a bitch can go in there and be cute. Um, I'm just gonna try to keep figuring out Roxanne. As long as I know me, maybe I can help somebody else out. But I was tired. I was tired. I really am. And today I spoke with a gentleman friend of mine, very knowledgeable. And I shared a confidence with him and said, what should I do? And my friend was like, do nothing. And that's usually my favorite line. I ain't doing shit, I don't give a fuck. So when this person said, do nothing, everything come out. I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. Thank you so much. Because I'm one of those people when something bothers me, it really bothers me. And something was troubling me. But speaking with this particular person, gaining knowledge and the teaching that he bestowed on me, I was like, okay, you're right, you're right. And I'm not the type of person who don't give a person they pats on their back, slap on the shoulder. You're right. I give you your accolades when accolades is due. But just know, Miss Roxanne is real, real close to losing her shit. I really am. I really am. I'm I am trying. And it's not losing my shit with my family or my friends or my good sister friends or my good brother friends. It's the humanity. It's the us shit. It's the being mean shit. I get tired of that shit. I really do. I be befuddled. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with motherfuckers? I see so many things going on in the course of a day. I just be like, what? But I can't change everyone. All I can do is be Roxanne. And that's who I'm going to continue to be. And I will continue to help people. I will continue if you motherfucker need to talk, and that goes for you all too. If you need to talk, um, advice, if I can help, I'll give it. Um, don't, please, 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 please don't expect my delivery to be cushy and all soft and gooey like a jar of marshmallow fluff. Believe me, I'm not a marshmallow fluff bitch. Y'all just don't see it. But I do give good advice. But the same advice I give, I can receive. Whew, shit. So it's officially Friday in Chicago, 12:04 a.m. Like I said, going to this weekend with hope, love, faith in your God, whoever you worship, some kindness, civility, and some motherfucking class. It's going to be damn near 100 degrees here all weekend. It's going to be cracking in Chicago. And that scares me. So, you guys, on that note, I would like to thank people who stopped by. I would like to thank the Stacy B, Little Sis Stacy B. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you and thank you for your interaction. I would like to thank Brother Ja Logic. I love you, Brother Ja, straight up. I would like to thank Stormy C's today. Thank you so much for stopping by, Stormy. And I would like to thank Sparkle. Thank you so much for stopping by, Sparkle. I appreciate that. Replay gang. Hi. Hi. I love you. Have a great weekend. I hope everyone hit the like button. God bless you all. God bless your families. and have a safe and blessed weekend. And block negative energy. It's not good and it gives you wrinkles. Why you think I look like this? I block it. But you just can't block all the time. Sometimes you got to come up with solutions. So we're doing the plastic surgeon tomorrow consultation. I'm going to ask, can you all hear certain parts of it, and if I can film it. Yeah. So this ought to be interesting tomorrow. So I will be going live. My appointment's at 11 o'clock. So I'll be going live roughly at 10:30 in the morning. So God bless you guys. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Get some rest. And I'm getting ready to walk around the YouTube streets, see if any of the people I fuck with on. And if they not, I'm going to finish watching this thing on the History Channel on YouTube about antebellum mansions in the South. Because that's the type of shit I like. So good night, good night, good night, good night. God bless you all and love you much. Talk to you all later. Peace.